sir, what is going on YouTube? We are back at it with another Forza Horizon 3 build video. As you guys know, man, we are taking one request per video uploaded onto the channel, and today's video is no exception, man. So if you guys have any requests, don't forget to drop them down in the comment section. But today we have a request from one person in specific. Mystical Monkey on YouTube wants to see a drift Honda S2000 build, man. Now the reason that I like this request is because it's simple, right to the point, and I think it's been a while since we've even done a Honda S2000 on the channel. So I think it's only right that we jump up into the buy car section here. Obviously, check out a couple of options for the S2K. Now, right off the bat, I'm seeing a 2009 with this body kit. We're going to see if we can find something a little more stock, and it looks like we actually can. That's about it as far as the Honda options go. So, obviously, we're going to have to jump up inside this 2009, buy this bad boy up, and see if we can make this thing somewhat of a drift monster. Now I'm going to start out in this manufacturer white. Might change that a little later on in the build, but we're going to find out when the time comes. Now, if I do recall correctly, with this vehicle, there is limited body kit options, which kind of sucks, but we're probably going to jump into this one, see if we can get it a little bit off the wall, should we say. How we're going to do that right now is just checking out some engine swap options. Now we have a 3.2 liter inline 6, looks like from a BMW, 6.2 liter V8, or the 1.6 liter turbo rally. Now I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys right now. None of these engine swaps really strike me as anything that I want to take part in. So what I think we are going to do is probably go ahead and turbocharge this. As you can see, supercharging it actually doesn't even yield a whole lot of power. What are we at? 200 kilowatts. Well, I guess it's a little bit, but obviously the single turbocharger is where we want to be in order to get that nice boost, that nice kick in the pants. Now, as you can see here, like I was saying, you know, the body kit options kind of suck for this Honda S2000. Now, I would have liked to have like maybe a, you know, stock front bumper. Now I'm not too sure what body kit this is. CR, it says CR on the back. Some of you Honda guys might be able to let me know exactly what that, it's got to be some kind of a body aero kit or something like that add-on, but I wish we could even get rid of the wing too, man. Not entirely a fan. I think this thing would look a lot slicker if that wing wasn't there, but we're gonna keep it moving. Now right off the bat, I'm thinking race tire compound. Now, I know this is going to be a drift build, but I think we're going to bump up that horsepower a little bit, you know, more than enough, let's just say, in order to spin those back tires. Now, obviously, it comes down to the wheel choice right now. So I'm going to skim through a couple of options here, and when I find something that I like, I'm going to let you guys know. Now, with this one being a drift build, I wanted to try something a little bit different, something with a nice little dish slash lip on it. So I decided to go with this wheel here. What is this? The Advan Track Function. And I think if we beef this wheel size up just a little bit, maybe to 18, I think 18 will make it look nice and aggressive, and that should be good once we lower this car up just a little bit. Now, obviously, the clutch needs to get upgraded simply for faster and crisper shifts. As far as the transmission goes, I'm going to put in a sport transmission. Now, that's going to allow us to adjust the final drive, but also keep the stock transmission that's in there, which, from my understanding, Hondas make relatively good transmissions, and the one in here is no exception. Now, we are going to upgrade the brakes. Gonna go ahead and slam this bad boy to the ground. Race springs and dampers. Now this thing is looking sick already. Like I say, I would have really liked to get rid of that rear wing. I think it really would have made this thing look a little bit sleeker. Even with that front body kit, would have liked to change that, but I mean the front doesn't look entirely bad with the canards on there, but definitely that rear wing just it's not something I would ever put on my S2000. Engine wise, now that we're into the engine, what I'm thinking is obviously the racer in me wants to do an intake and exhaust right off the bat. We're not going to stop there, though. We are going to install a turbo as well as some camshafts. Now, what this is going to do is bring our red line real high. As you can see, looks like almost 9,500 RPM. So I think that is definitely going to help out when we're swanging around those corners. I'm going to do some pistons and compression as well as displacement, you guys just saw there. And we're going to upgrade the flywheel just for a little bit nicer, quicker revs. And I think that's about it as far as this build goes. So we're going to go ahead and install that. $56,000, not entirely too much considering what we spent on the car. I don't know, I think it was like 30 grand or something around that area. So that's pretty good little budget drift build here. Now as far as the tuning goes, I'm not going to get too carried away here, especially with the gearing. I'm going to see how this thing runs and maybe make some adjustments to see where we want to be in that sweet spot when we're doing a little bit of drifting. Now this thing is going to be a quote slam and stance build as well as being a drift build. I want it to look as nice as possible, so we're going to see if we can tuck those front wheels in there. Differential we are going to throw to high. From my understanding, you put it high for acceleration and low for deacceleration. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments section. Still kind of learning these tunes. I had a couple people tell me I have no idea what I'm doing, and yeah, you guys are absolutely correct, man. Total noob when it comes to tuning these cars. When I first started playing Forza, I thought that I really knew what I was doing, but when it came down to it and I built more and more cars, I realized that my forte is definitely just slamming and stancing these things, and racer builds too. I know how to make a nice racer car. But for this one, I want to try something a little bit different. Now, I'd like to see a midnight purple, kind of dark, a little bit darker than this. We're going to go do maybe a custom color on here. Now, instead of doing this, let's go ahead and do do we have a flake here? Metal flake. And then let's go ahead and get that purple and see if we can get a nice dark purple in here. I know that we have the green flake color. Oh, I'm going to like blue. We want to get a nice purple color in here. I'm going to adjust the color here and get back to you guys when I figure it out. So basically what I've got here is a really dark base coat with a nice purple flake. Now I'm not sure if we can advance the camera here. You can kind of see on the bumper there. We got a little bit of flake going on. I think once we get it out in the sun, this thing's going to look quite a bit better. The wheels, as far as the wheels goes, I'm thinking I'm thinking black all the way around with those nice chrome rivets. I think it's going to be a nice look. As far as the rear spoiler goes, we're going to go ahead and black that out, as well as the hood of the car. Actually, the hood, we could probably go ahead and do a carbon fiber on the hood and the wing, just to spice things up just a little bit. And I think with that being said, this thing's looking pretty dope, man. So we're going to go ahead, save that to the current car. And obviously, the only thing left to do now is take this thing out for a rip. Now, it feels like it's been a while since I've played Forza, and I record every single week, pretty much once a week, a week's worth of videos in one day. It just feels like a long time, man. So I'm happy to be out here cruising. I'm happy to be in a drift vehicle, something that I can really get out there and have fun with. Now, right off of the bat, one thing I'm noticing, second gear, definitely the sweet spot, man. I don't think there's going to be much adjusting as far as the transmission goes for this one. Second gear, definitely low speed drifts working, banking it off the red line, but sometimes that's what you got to do. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at the map there. Sometimes that's what you got to do in order to get those little sweet spot drifts here. Oh yeah. Third gear starts to regain traction a little bit, which is what kind of leads me to believe that second gear there going to be our sweet spot. In third gear, getting some nice drifts going. Is that a Subaru? That's a pretty cool looking car. I think we're gonna have to make our way. It looks like over to the right there might be a little bit of a drifting area there. This car is very nice. Love the way that it sounds. Pulls all the way up to redline pretty well. Can hear that VTEC crossover, and then once you get past the VTEC crossover, that turbo takes over. And then once the turbo kind of falls off, that cam kicks in. So we got quite a few different power bands here. Oh, that's actually the airport over here. All right, let's go to the airport and practice our little drifting, I guess, here. Damn, this thing pulls very nicely as just a little cruiser, too. Let's get a little interior view. Oh, did we just pass the entrance? Yes, we did. Oh, yeah, it turns on a dime, man. Look out! Whoa! Oh, yeah, this is a nice little car right here, man. And it's nice and small. It's nice. It's not like a big powered V8. Whoa. It's not like a big powered V8 where it's hard to control and it's just all over the road. This thing is very well composed. For me, I mean, even though I'm not really on the road, let's get an exterior view till we get all up in here. Do a little quick fast travel here, as I like to call it. There we go. This is where I want to be. Okay, now that we're out and about, spinning her around. Meant to do that. I didn't actually. I'm lying. Very nimble. Like I was saying, if you had a big powered, like high-powered V8, can kind of easily get away from you. Where this one, if you just feather the throttle a little bit, nice and easy to control. Very small to get in some of those, you know, tight little drift spots. Hit that e-brake, come up a little wide. Oh, no, I didn't go in there. Just exit up out of there real quick. I don't know, every time I drive by there, I seem to get sucked into that black hole. So yeah, as a drift vehicle, very nice. Oh, don't go in there again, you. As a drift vehicle, very nice. I'd say this thing's more of a show car though, man. Like, it drifts nice, but man, that paint is on point. We're gonna pull off here in just a second. Oh, and it's starting to rain. Maybe we'll pull off right now while we still got a little bit of daylight to show that purple flake here. And obviously take our screenshot for the end of the video. Now just have a look at this flake, man. Oh, man, you got to really get nice and close up to appreciate it, but that thing is an absolute beast, man. Look at that. Nice little rear end shot. All right, we're going to get off of this thing, actually. I don't really like the way this, I don't really like that. We're going to pull up just a touch here and reposition ourselves here and take a screenshot or thumbnail, I guess you could say, and put an end to this video, man. So as always, if you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to smash that like button if you guys want to see more and you are not subscribed yet. Definitely click subscribe, man, because like I say, we're just taking all kinds of requests, and you know, if you guys have anything that you want to see in particular, definitely let me know down in the comment sections. We're gonna do our best to get to every request, man. That's just the name of the game, you know. It's your guys' great ideas that really make this channel what it is, and you know, keep me motivated, man. Because if I had to build if I had to build 7 cars with all on my own, it would be pretty tough to come up with some of them, man. So as always, I am your boy D Nally, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. We're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh no. Oh no.